Hey, Claude. I've heard you're called the Master Tactician. I'd love to get some pointers.
Wow, so serious right off the bat. Okay, set your sword aside for a bit. We'll walk and talk.
I'm having a hard time deciding which weapon truly suits me. How did you choose?
Well, the hero's relic passed down in my family was a lance. I suppose it was decided for me.
When all of this is over, what do you plan to do?
I think I'd like to take my time and travel the world. And also read and sleep a lot. I'd like it if you were by my side as well. That said, we'll have to let the world heal first.
I'll be sure to consider your kind invitation as we hasten our way to your days of tranquility. Well met, Mauvier. I hope you'll join me in setting the past aside and fighting for the future.
Gladly, Lady Edelgard. Let it be so. You seem to be keeping an eye on me, Lady Edelgard. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, actually. Lady Veyle asked me to make sure you were all right. Whenever you risk your life, I'd ask you to consider the value Lady Veyle places on it.
I will take those words to heart, but I must wonder why you are so invested in them.
Perhaps it is because I wish I'd said the same thing to my own retainer.
I see. I can tell by your expression that this retainer was of great importance to you.
Thank you for lending me so much of your strength. What can I do to become your friend?
You don't need to do anything. Being able to chat like this shows we're already friends.
I've parted ways with the other me. But what do I do if I start having bad feelings again?
That's just another side of you. I don't think you need to ignore or deny that aspect of yourself.
I feel much more courageous when wearing your bracelet, knowing you three are beside me.
True strength comes from aligning your will with that of an ally. You can't do all that you must on your own.
I think so too. The other me didn't know that. That's why I want to always be with my friends.
Your combat style's not like a royal soldier's, Saphir. You fight more like my professor.
Was your professor a mercenary? Because that's where I picked up my moves.
Hey, Saphir, how'd you know it was gonna rain yesterday?
You can feel it in the air if you know what to look for. I'll teach you.
Come to think of it, I once knew a guy who said the same thing you did about the rain. I thought it might have to do with living in the mountains, but you grew up by the sea, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's a skill most folks pick up when they spend a lot of time around nature. I'd love to hear more about this friend of yours, though. What was your relationship like?
With your gift for magic, Lindon, I'd wager you're among the smartest in this army.
Well, that seems to be my reputation. Truthfully, I'm just an old man who enjoys his experiments.
Hey, Lindon, I'm looking to do a little reading. Could you find some material for me?
Of course, Claude. What are you looking for? Poisons? I believe I know just the book.
I've never seen anyone so much as think to try baking with thunder magic. That's brilliant.
Magic has many such applications. Commanding water to wash your laundry, for instance.
Yeah, or getting the wind to dust your room for you. I'm starting to see the possibilities.
Oh, be careful with that one. It's far too easy to make a worse mess than you started with.
I'm sorry if I'm an inconvenience to you, Claude. My exceptional skill can be hard to plan around.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. You know, you're nothing like the girl you first reminded me of.
Would you like to hear about my village? It's home to the finest hot springs in all Illusia.
Sounds nice. My school had a sauna. I loved sitting in that place as long as I could stand it.
Tell me more about this sauna at your school. Illusia's academy doesn't have anything like it.
It was basically a steam room. You toss water on some hot rocks, kick back, and relax.
That sounds lovely. Though probably a little stifling if you stay in too long.
The most refreshing part's actually right when you get out. Feels like you're lighter than air.
Hey, Edelgard! How's my hair today? Perfectly cute as usual?
Yes, Rosado. Lovely as always.
I'm hoping to go back to the academy after the war's over. What are your plans, Edelgard?
Only to walk a path of my own making, as I believe everyone should strive to do.
You're so ambitious, Edelgard. My life goals probably seem kind of silly to you, huh? I never feel like you're looking down on me, though. Why is that?
My ambitions don't make me superior to you. What matters is that you're true to yourself. That's my perspective anyway. I can think of at least one person who wouldn't approve.
The Blue Lion card. This one rarely appears. Emblem Dimitri. We should get along nicely.
Oh, fortune telling? What else do the cards have to say? Your dancing is inspiring. I feel courage welling up from deep within when I watch.
I hope it appears to come naturally to me, even if it requires a constant commitment to practice.
When the Officers' Academy held their ball, I was unfortunately compelled to take part. My professor's dance lessons for the event were as intense as any lance training I've ever had.
That is not surprising. To a dancer, the stage is synonymous with a battlefield. Still, to give such proper guidance, I may ask Emblem Byleth to teach me sometime.
What would you say to a tea party? This year's leaves are the best I've ever sampled.
I would love that. I may not be able to taste, but I'm sure I would enjoy the fragrance.
My brother was once so sickly, he was confined to his room. But his training built him back up.
One of my classmates confined herself as well, albeit for different reasons. She hated training.
Having future leaders learn together at the Officers' Academy seems almost miraculous. Strong allies lead to peaceful solutions. And with your acquaintances, the future is bright.
I hope that is the case. Everyone used to say it was a magnificent group. And at least for now, we have no desire to fight each other. We all wish to save this world.
Hey,
Hey, Claude. We should have a little strength competition. Best way to become fast friends.
I'm all for making friends, but a contest like that wouldn't be fair. How about a board game?
What do you think of the gains I've made lately, Claude? Not bad, right?
Yeah, I'm impressed. Who knew you were hiding so much muscle all this time?
I've heard you were researching the medicinal plants of this world. You're very studious.
It's important to keep medicine on hand. You never know when someone might get poisoned.
Oh, are you making antidotes? Do you need a test subject? My body can take it.
You really aren't afraid of anything, are you? I hope that confidence leads to a long life.
I'm here mostly thanks to family connections. I must work harder to prove my strength.
It's already outstanding. With your ambition, you'll reach your goals in no time.
I have 2 older brothers. They spoil me rotten. You would honestly be shocked, Claude.
Older brothers who dote on their little sisters, huh? I guess that kind exists in any world. I overheard that you bought out all the pastries in a bakery? What was that about?
Oh, the Divine Dragon looks sad. Wouldn't that make anyone want to do anything to help? I may have taken it a little too far, but I had no ill intentions, I assure you.
So that's what it was. I had a classmate who loved food. I thought maybe you were the same.
Claude! Want to hear my welcome song? He's a golden deer, and now he's here.
Oh, wow, is that what music sounds like here? I want my ears to know what they're in for. Looking stylish as always, Princess Timerra. How would you describe your fashion sense?
I just pick clothes that are easy to move around in. Glad you like them, though.
Princess Timerra, sometimes you remind me of a particular friend from the Academy. A girl who sang, creative songs. It went like, creepity creep, creepity creep.
What is that? Could it be for, like, when you're waiting for me to finish grilling? Anyway, it's my new favorite song, and you aren't leaving here until you sing me the rest.
Sir Dimitri, would you honor me by joining me for training? Please, hold nothing back.
Of course. Let us become stronger together.
The wolves would not balk to die for their pack. I too would lay down my life for my princess.
You need to stop thinking of dying as a virtue, Merrin. I mean it.
I must apologize for earlier. It was careless to say something that implied death was a virtue.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I got emotional that day.
As a knight, I wish to continue to live and serve, just as my beloved critters also strive to live.
I see. I am relieved to hear it.
What lovely weather today! Perfect for a bare-knuckle brawl. Civilized duel.
I don't know about any of that, but the weather is indeed auspicious. You come from a common background, correct? Is it difficult for you living among nobility?
It was at first. Grilling meat outside, camping for days at a time. 'Twas all very new to me. You are amazing. A flower that bloomed in the proper soil. Me, I hated my home and ran away.
I am more like a poison flower, trying to grow even if I make everything around me wither. I am not the kind of person you should be looking up to.
Is that not just as grand? I myself love poisonous flowers more than normal ones.
Hey there, I'm Claude. You seem like a guy who knows how to throw a party.
You got that right. Glad to meet you, Claude. I think we'll get along famously. You're a riot, Claude. You must have had lots of friends at that school you went to.
Sure, tons. But there were just as many people who hated my guts.
When the fighting is done, I want to travel. I guess that's not very princely of me.
Nah, it's good to spend time with people in the real world. It'll come in handy when you're king.
Yeah, but I won't be king. I guess I can share what I learned with my sister, though.
Definitely. And that knowledge will still be useful no matter what role you have.
I happened to be present at your service earlier, and it was... how do I put this? Loud.
Glad you could make it. Feel free to drop by whenever and howl along with us. Ow, ow, ow!
The Officers' Academy was established inside a monastery. It attracted all sorts of seekers.
So you could go and pray between classes? You know, at first you seemed pretty strict. I thought you'd judge me for being, well, me.
I wouldn't judge you. I know you're a hard and earnest worker. Your methods may be unorthodox, but you're still helping people. I think it's wonderful.
I appreciate that. You should tell me more about your world so I can pray for it too.
Watching you cook is always a delight. Maybe I'd be a better chef if I could use my axe for it.
Cooking using weapons? That would create a whole new experience. I think it's worth a try. It's important to keep in mind that an army's food directly translates to its morale.
Indeed. I wish I was a better cook. I feel like someone else told me the same thing. Dimitri and Claude and I can't really cook. We'd love it if you could teach us a few things.
Following a recipe should teach you the basics. I tend to just ramble on about the types of food.
The problem is, recipes don't help much. The ingredients go flying, the dish turns black.
A blackened dish with flying ingredients? Please tell me more.
As the Crown Princess of Elusia, I must thank you formally for your aid in this war.
No need to stand on ceremony. Although I know how you feel, I struggle to relax as well. I've noticed you staring at the Divine Dragon from afar. Is there some message I could relay?
How sensitive and considerate of you to think so much about my private business.
I understand your feelings now, Princess Ivy. I apologize for being less than helpful. My Academy friends have always been better with this sort of thing than me.
I never asked for your assistance, but thank you for the apology and your understanding. I will collect my thoughts and express them to the Divine Dragon as best I can on my own.
My work as a retainer is demanding, and at times unscrupulous. Your aid is appreciated.
The way you said that just now reminds me a little too much of my own retainer. I'm glad you work hard for Princess Ivy's sake, but be sure to take care of yourself as well.
My duty preoccupies me. That is all the care I require.
I relate to your sleeping troubles. I recall when my teacher discovered that I had nightmares.
This teacher of yours was no doubt worried. It must have been difficult to be so vulnerable.
Actually, talking it over dramatically lightened my burdens. I hope you're able to do the same.
The concern is unnecessary but appreciated. Your gift for empathy is admirable.
Dimitri, from this day forward, I believe our bond will grow ever stronger.
Your enthusiasm is refreshing, Kagetsu. It's nice to hear my name spoken so informally as well. I have a friend named Dedu. He is unfailingly loyal, but always keeps an emotional distance.
That is sad to hear. Perhaps you should go out with each other more to strengthen your bond.
My position and my past make it difficult for me to befriend anyone, even those I fully trust.
Bonds of friendship are easier to forge than you think. If you wish for them, then you have them.
Perhaps you're right. I do have a tendency to overthink things.
As your good friend, I will lend my ear to your thoughts whenever you wish. I am here for you.
They say a throne is solitary, but a nation cannot rest on one individual. Do you agree?
I do. That's why you need friends and allies you can trust, and wise people to guide you.
I know it's a trite question, but how do you think a king should act, Dimitri?
I believe what matters most is for monarchs to lead their people to a brighter future.
Ballroom dancing is common in my homeland. It's not my strong suit, but it can't be avoided. You seem like you'd fit right in at one of our galas, Dimitri. Are you a dancer at all?
Enough of one to keep up appearances, at least. Social gatherings don't suit me very well. There was a ball at the Officers' Academy, but I slipped away to get some time to myself.
Something wrong, Dimitri? You seem like you want to say something.
Oh, sorry. You look so much like someone I know. It is a shock every time I look your way.
It seems like you're fast and efficient at any job. If you minded my store, I bet I'd make a killing.
Especially since I don't need to be paid. Even that mercantile spirit is identical to her.
When this fighting's all over, I wonder if I could get your bracelet for myself.
I think that is for the Divine Dragon to decide. But why do you want it?
Then you can mind the shop counter again. Also, it'd be a great nest egg for a rainy day.
A nest egg for a rainy day? Wait, you would never consider selling it, would you?
You've been observing me quite a bit, Lady Edelgard. Is there something amiss?
Apologies. Your careful and meticulous fighting style just reminded me of a sniper I once knew. upon a certain booklet earlier. It was a story starring Amber in the leading role.
It's an honor to know an emblem is reading it. I'd love to hear your opinion. Thank you for your feedback. I didn't expect you to find that passage funny.
It was quite amusing. I think it is great that you can freely exercise your imagination that way.
What a relief. I thought you might scorn the humorous writing, given how little I smile.
No one should criticize you. Everyone knows you cannot judge a person by their appearance. Your impersonations are brilliant. You really capture all the little details in a person's voice.
Thanks for noticing! I do take requests, by the way, if you want to hear anyone in particular.
You are incredibly observant. That must be why impersonating others comes so easily for you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Takes one to notice one, though, doesn't it?
You remind me of a classmate. She was also very observant and incredibly talented. She was gifted in battle, but equally so as a songstress in the opera. A remarkable person.
I really remind you of someone like that, huh? Thanks, Edelgard. That's really encouraging. If I'm gonna live up to that kind of praise, I'd better work even harder to put my skills to use.
When the fighting's all done, I want to go learn about the legends in every region.
Nice plan. That's just the kind of ambition everyone should have.
Claude, you come from a noble family, right? Did you spend all your time in a mansion?
I'm a bit of an outsider. Before joining the Officers' Academy, I was often away from home.
I like that you're easygoing, but don't you ever worry about people not taking you seriously?
I'd rather downplay my strengths. Enemies are easier to deal with if they don't see you coming. Besides, it's easier to make friends with people who don't consider you a threat.
That's true. You're so smart. I hope you'll teach me your ways someday.
Pardon me, Prince Alchrist. If you have business with me, I would prefer that you simply state it.
I only wanted to thank you for lending your aid to such an unworthy person as me. I'm sorry if you worry about me. If not for the war, I could vanish and avoid being a nuisance.
You are a prince, aren't you? Sometimes it's like I'm talking with my old classmate again.
You're just like my brother, Lady Edelgard. So much stronger and more regal than me.
Prince Alchrist, denying belief in yourself is the same as denying the ones who believe in you. It does not have to be today, but please try to see what I and so many others see in you.
I don't know if I can do that, but thank you for the kind words all the same.
Between you and me, Dimitri, do you water down your milk before you drink it?
I can't say that I do. But if that is how you enjoy it, you should feel free to do so.
Dimitri, have you got a moment? This patch spot here, does it stand out?
No, not at all. It is very well done. I only wish I could be that dexterous.
You praised my needlework, but as royalty, you must find sewing to be a foreign concept.
Not so. I had a classmate who taught me. though I was still very much a novice. I did break some needles and scissors. I found it difficult to moderate my strength when sewing.
That's so true. Needles and scissors are quite brittle. No one's ever understood that before.
You were doing some rather strange movements yesterday. What are you training for?
Oh, that? I'm focusing on my poses. A steward of the Divine Dragon needs to look cool. I'm so frustrated. I should have fought better in that last battle, but I just...
Don't be so hard on yourself. Just keep on trying your best, and next time you'll do better.
You always seem to be having fun. Does life ever get you down?
Hey, we emblems are people too. Of course I've been sad before. More than once, even.
You have? That's reassuring. Would you mind telling me more about it?
Sometimes I'm on a great long lead up to a joke, and Dimitri ruins it right before the punchline.
You seem to study my treatments carefully. Are you interested in medicine?
Of course. When it comes to life and death, the more you know, the more helpful you can be. You were up late again last night. If you don't sleep properly, you'll never grow tall, you know.
I may be small in stature now, but I bet I'll be taller than you one day. You'll see.
I heard a rumor that a ghost was sighted in the room where you were studying.
I don't believe in ghosts, but if there is one, it's probably holding on to some lingering regret. In order to make sure that more ghosts don't appear, I have to save as many as I can.
Truly a doctor in training. If I mentioned ghosts to a classmate of mine, she'd hide in her bed.
Lady Edelgard, I wanted to thank you again for lending the Divine Dragon your strength.
Please, there's no need to be so formal. We're allies, are we not? Sir Vander, the children admire you greatly. I'd love to have your skills under my banner.
It is a most magnanimous offer, but I serve only the Divine Dragon, and will do so until the end. I noticed you watching me knit, Lady Edelgard. What did you think of the handkerchief?
I thought it was impressively intricate. Your fingers are quite nimble, Sir Vander.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I've been told it doesn't suit a knight of my stature, but...
Perish the thought. I'm no good with things like that. I'm actually a little jealous of your skills.
You always look so happy, Clan. What's your secret?
I just love being the Divine Dragon's steward. And today, I get to talk with you too. Thank you for all your help on the battlefield. We're much better for it.
My pleasure. You can count on me.
Lord Dimitri, do you mind spending so much time with me? I don't get on your nerves, do I?
Not at all. Being around you is like being back with my classmates. And that cheers me greatly.
What were your classmates like? Do you think they'd have been friends with me too?
I think you'd be very popular. So much so that you might find it a little overwhelming.
You're an energetic sort, Etienne. Seems like you're always out for a jog.
Running invigorates me. Want to join me for the next one?
Something's unusual about your tea set, but I can't put my finger on it.
Good eye, Claude. The cups are weighted. I use them for training. You're in such magnificent shape. Got any workout secrets you can share?
You remind me of an old friend of mine. He was always refining his workout routine. I remember him getting really excited after a chat with Dimitri.
Dimitri? Excellent. Okay, I need to talk to him right away. Can you call him here, please?
I've heard you're royalty too, Dimitri, but you're not at all like Prince Alfred.
That's not surprising. The culture of Fargus emphasizes simplicity and austerity.
My sense of direction is terrible. I spend more time finding my fishing spot than I do fishing.
Next time, let me know when you're going. I'll accompany you. What's the matter, Boucheron? Your eyes look kind of swollen.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
I'm here to listen if there's something troubling you. But no pressure, of course.
No, it's... The book I was reading is really good. So good, I get teary just thinking about it.
You always seem to be pushing yourself. I just hope you are getting enough rest.
I feel calmer when I'm moving for some reason. Must just be part of my personality.
Are Dimitri and Claude good friends? They always seem to be around each other.
Well, I don't think they're enemies or anything. Why do you ask?
What do you mean, why do I make myself unobtrusive? Did I do something?
Well, the last time I was talking with the Divine Dragon, I looked around and you were there.
I wasn't trying to hide. I just didn't want to interrupt, so I became one with the wall.
One with the wall? I don't think I understand. But you could have just joined in.
I brought you some folk food made of fish eyes, but I'm sorry. You can't actually eat, can you?
No need to apologize. Watching you enjoy a meal is gratifying in itself. Please, dig in.
What's your favorite food? I'm so curious about the delicacies of other worlds.
Let's see. I remember really liking a dish of baked spiced cheese. It looks like today's tea time snack is baked sweets infused with black tea?
Yes, they're also filled with mountain sheep's cheese, which gives them their unique smell.
I've noticed that you've begun describing your dishes in much more detail.
Well, I thought that if you could really imagine it, you would be able to enjoy it more.
You're very charming, Claude. But I get the sense you're a bit of a schemer, too.
Who, me? Come on. What kind of scheming could I possibly get up to?
I don't feel well. Do you think someone could take my shift on watch today?
I think you might be overdoing the waterworks just a bit.
You used to do mock battles in your academy days, huh? That sounds like lots of fun.
Good thing you weren't in my class. I'd rather step down as leader than give you orders.
Hey, I know I don't look it, but I'm at the top of my class. Maybe you're just a lousy leader.
Wow, I take it back. You'd fit right in with some of the other golden deer. One in particular.